grabbed every key demographic.
Super duper, gang.
Yeah!
Super duper.
That's nice. Way to go. Neato, gang.
Yes, boy.
That was good news.
Sauce, over the last year or two, I've been trying to say, I got to stop betting on sports that I know I'm not going to watch at all, right? If I'm going to have a ticket in my pocket, I got to at least feel it. I got to be interested. I got to be invested. I don't think Chris watched 1 second of the golf all weekend, and Cam Young gets him the win.
So, on Wednesday, as we're all leaving, and Hawk is explaining to Gorg that he's going on a trip. And Gorg says, will you find time to watch the Open?
All of us laughed.
Yeah.
Like, are you nuts? He's not going to watch golf on vacation?
I'm telling you, Power Trip Bets and I were texting back and forth this weekend. He watched 0
seconds.
Now, I didn't think Cam Young played outstanding yesterday. I didn't think that 9 under would hold up, but, the Ryan Fox thing was unbelievable. That's one of the best last 2 holes I've ever seen played, when you have to have it, when no one thinks you can win it, and you stripe 2 drives down the middle of the fairway. That was outstanding. But I guarantee you that if golf decided next year we're not putting the names up on the screen, Hawk wouldn't be able to tell you who Cam Young was standing in a room with 2 other people.
No, of course not. But he gets the Power Trip Bet win because even though Ryan Fox won the Open, Cam Young was the winner of the Power Trip Bet, and that's exactly who Hawk had. Here's how far out my guy was. Power Trip Bets posts, hey, Chris Hockey wins because of Cam Young. Chad Daniels gets second with Tommy Fleetwood, and here's like the 4 people that get their money back tying for 3rd and 4th. And my name was on there. I'm like, that can't be right. Morikawa's like 30 people back. I had so far checked out that when I watched Ryan Fox putt on 18, I thought that saved me $100. I'm like, I'm going to lose $200 to Chris if Cam Young wins. But if Ryan wins, I only lose $100. So he knocks that one in. I'm like, oh, sweet. That just saved me $100. And then I looked down the list. I'm like, yeah, sure. Morikawa's like in 25th place or something, but there's only 3 Power Trip people in front. So I had completely given up on Colin. But watched almost all of Sunday.
Yeah, it was outstanding.
Just didn't think my guy was even in it, so just assumed I was going to lose some money.
Gorg's guy got her up. Your guy Morikawa and Xander all tied for the money.
Right.
Marnie's guy went 1 over to finish 2 under. McElroy was 1 over to finish 1 under. My guy and Rom were absolutely in the tank. Rom on number 1 Saturday and Sunday puts them both out of bounds on his first shot. So he got off to an awful start. And then Thomas was he was 6 over yesterday. It was terrible. He was so bad. And he looked like he found something on Saturday. And I'm going, all right, he was 4 under at one point. Bogeyed 2 of the last 3 holes and then couldn't get it together on Sunday. But it's still awesome to watch. And again, like football, I would take 6 a.m. golf all the time.
Great. It was great waking up.
12:15.
Yep, that kicked ass.
It was outstanding. I loved every second of it.
I also liked, by the way, good morning to Max. Good morning to Zach. Hi, guys.
Hey. Good morning.
Max has got a big initials match at 8:15.
Oh, yeah. Yes, sir. Maxo.
We were just talking off in here, and Sauce and I were like, who's going to win today? I'm like, I don't know. Maybe Max? I don't know. It's gonna be close. I don't know, man.
It's about time.
We'll see.
I forgot who posted the stats yesterday on Twitter, but I had an existential crisis over it. I'm like, I'm ass.
No,
I thought I played like 4 or 5 times. I'm like 9 times, no dubs.
No dubs. Maybe today's the day.
Yeah, boy is buns. I'm ready though. I'm locked in.
We'll see. One of my favorite things over the weekend is, like in almost any other sport, if somebody hates somebody, they'll just flat out say, that guy's buns.
Yeah.
Right? That guy sucks. I hate that guy. In golf, you get, I'm not very fond of him.
Yeah.
That was how Rory described his relationship with Bryson DeChambeau. It's just, I'm not gonna lie here. I'm not very fond of him.
And other golf people on Twitter were like, "Oh, shots fired!"
Exactly.
World star.
Yeah, it was kind of awesome though. I love it. Yeah. Now it's too bad the quote golf season is over. And I know there's more, but I'm saying like the majors are done.
Yeah.
we need a Rory Bryson Sunday as quickly as possible.
I mean, we got one. This all started when Rory won the Masters last year and didn't speak to him on the entire round. He hates.
No.
He hates him. No. That's putting it kindly.
No, he's not fond of him.
No, he hates Bryson.
How many people here are you not fond of?
Currently here?
No, I don't mean in these two rooms. I just mean at KFAN.
Oh, hundreds.
Hundreds of people you're not fond of? That's everybody.
No, I'm not fond of a few people. Yeah. Yeah.
How many do you hate?
That'll be here today?
Is it the same people?
I don't think I'll hate anybody that's here today.
You don't think?
I don't think. I don't have to. I think.
You never know. Somebody might show up.
Yeah, somebody might piss me off.
You better delete that diss song about Belinda off your computer.
Yeah, good point, yeah.
Are you fond of Belinda?
I love Belinda. She's great.
So you don't hate her?
No.
And you're not fond of her? You're not fond of her?
Yeah. No, I don't
You're
hate
not fond of her?
I'm not fond of her.
You're not LaFonda from Napoleon Dynamite? Paul, your hands up.
Woodhawk?
1,000,000,000%.
Yeah.
She would. She slept with Kip Dynamite.
Yeah, she'd definitely sleep with Hogstaddy. But
yeah, he's better looking than Kip Dynamite.
Everybody else, like even Scotty Scheffler, was like, I don't really want to speak about that. I'm trying to win
but then he did
championship
when it was over.
Yeah.
And he basically said, Bryson's a lot of things, but Bryson isn't a cheater.
Everybody stood up for him but Rory.
Pretty much.
Everybody was like, and it's, it's a little performative. Like, I had no idea that happened. So I turned it off, went upstairs, and I get a phone call from Common. And normally it's, it's the ripping hour. Like, Rosie's going to get savaged. And he's like, are you near a TV? And I'm like, what happened? And he's like, Bryson is getting penalized. I couldn't believe that took over on Friday. It was an hour after the match, and they finally announced that it was a true two-stroke penalty. It's a weird thing. Like, it's... If there's certain angles that you watch where you're like, buddy, you can't like step on that. Like golf, I think sometimes gets a little too stuffy, but
but them's the rules.
Them's are the rules. Yeah.
And I don't know the rules. I'm not saying this from an expert's perspective. I just know what I've heard over the weekend and I'm repeating their takes. Almost everybody that commented on Bryson's two-stroke penalty said that in the rules, whether it's intentional or accidental, he broke the rule.
Yeah.
So the debate wasn't or not really whether did he break the rule. It was it intentional? And did he performatively say, what are you talking about? I didn't do that. So did he do it on purpose or was it accidental?
Yeah.
I heard a lot of people saying it was accidental. I don't think he did it on purpose, but he still broke the rule.
Yeah.
Still a penalty.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ryan Fox, though. $3.2 million for winning the Open Championship. A 39-year-old from New Zealand.
Yeah, man. What a win.
I had heard the name before, but I same thing. I could have never picked him out of a lineup if you would have paid me before maybe Saturday.
I've never heard of him. And I watch a lot of golf.
I've seen his name. I just don't know anything about him. But how about on DraftKings before the tournament started? 170-1.
I mean, what helped yesterday is
170-1.
Saturday, he shot a 62. We had 3 62s.
Yeah, and I watched a lot of golf this weekend. I love major golf.
Same.
And like you said, I love early morning major golf. I love getting up in the morning when my girls are still sleeping and I can watch a whole bunch of golf and get work done. And it's like, well, this is almost over for the day. This is going to be great.
Yeah.
They said, so we had 3 62s this weekend, right?
Yeah, Fox, Burns, and
Herbert,
yeah.
And isn't it something like there's been 7 or 8 guys ever to do it?
I think you are correct, yeah.
So they kept making a huge deal about how awesome it is that these guys were shooting 62. And I'm like, well, if in the history of men's major golf, it's only happened 7 times, and 3 of them are this weekend, then it's really not that impressive that it's this weekend. That means the course is flawed. Hey, Muss! Look at Michael J. Mussman III. Muss can talk some golf.
Yeah.
Muss, here was my hot golf take. Tell me if I'm right or not. If you guys like golf more than I do, so tell me if I'm wrong. 3 guys shot 62 this weekend, right? And they were making a huge deal that that's the lowest round in the history of men's major golf, right? It had happened like 4 or 5 times before, 3 times this weekend. If it happens 3 times in a weekend, then is it really that impressive? Because That means the course is easy enough to shoot a 62 3 times in a weekend.
They got the best weather you could possibly
Correct.
get
Yeah.
that weekend. I mean, it wasn't even, 16-degree wind was, I think, the biggest.
Yeah. There
They
was
had-
barely any wind, and it was 0 rain.
Yeah. No, it was just the best conditions you could possibly play in, especially when you're playing the Open.
Well said.
Can't call it the British Open or Andy gets pissed.
Yeah, who cares about it?
Andy.
But that
the British Open.
That actually was the British Open.
Yeah.
Of course, the British Open.
Yeah, it's the British Open, yeah.
There's the U.S. Open. We don't call ours the Open.
No.
We'll tag it with U.S. so you know where it is.
Yeah.
It's the British Open.
It was great.
It was a good sweat. I'm not going to lie.
Sam Burns at one point was minus 11, then struggled and had, 3 bogeys in a row.
Yeah.
So, yeah, all he has to basically do is get to 11 under and shoot par the rest of the way, and he wins.
Yeah.
But couldn't hold on.
Yeah, he was a
couldn't.
disaster.
Yeah, he was. He fell apart.
Third male golfer from New Zealand ever to win a major. Somebody called Bob Charles in 1963 and Michael Campbell, who I had completely forgotten about, in 2005, won the U.S. Open.
Michael Campbell. What?
Michael
Suit
Campbell,
guy?
05.
Wow.
Yeah, I can't believe that you're actually. I completely forgot about that guy.
Who is
I
that?
don't even know who
No,
that
but
guy
I'm saying
is.
he's
And
in
I
our-
love golf.
He's in my lifetime, and I have zero memory
Yeah.
of that name even. Right?
Yeah.
Of course I don't know Bob Charles. He won it in 1963, but Michael Campbell, I was 25. I was on this show. We not even probably, we definitely mentioned that he won. Zero memory of something
Yeah.
called Michael Campbell in 05.
I don't know who that is either.
No idea who that is.
I heard you guys talking on my way in. I was like, well, 394 can suck a butt.
Yeah, it's bad.
Jeez.
You guys get that in the other room? You can suck a butt on 394.
You don't need to go to 394 for that.
Yeah. It's going on a lake.
694.
Yeah, you can do it at Loring Park, too. There's nothing special about 394.
Yeah, Maplewood Mall's parking lot.
Yeah. Wow.
Well,
I'm just guessing. He didn't say anything.
I don't think not there.
Yeah.
That's like I said. I'm just guessing.
I'm classy.
Just guessing.
Hey, just-
No, you're definitely not
What were you
classy.
saying, Muss? You were going to say something before you said suck a butt?
Yeah, well, then that threw me off. No, you guys were talking about the golf and the sweat. It was weird because same thing where all of a sudden I'm like, Xander Schauffele kind of didn't do anything the whole weekend.
Yeah.
Right.
And then I'm like, how on earth am I in one of those spots where I don't have to pay anything?
Yeah.
Well, it's the same as my guy with Morikawa. There were so many randos in the top 20.
Yeah.
That, outside of Cam Young and Fleetwood and Oberg, it was basically a bunch of no-names down to us,
Yeah, and
which was awesome.
multiple like I said, Marty's guy, Robert McIntyre, shot 1 over, right? That got him out of the money by 1 shot. My guy went 6 over. Rahm double bogeyed 1 and shot 4 over. So, those 3 guys that were all clumped up there fell apart. And then Young shot, 7 under, 8 under? Didn't he shoot 8 under?
Yeah,
Something like that?
yes.
He got all the way up to 9 under, right? You had
And
people
botched 18.
And he was-
botched 18.
Oh, yeah. He was struggling at the end there.
How
for
about,
sure.
18 had 5 birdies on it, and Ryan Fox was the 5th one.
Yeah.
He stripes that. I love how fast he plays. B, I love how he had it teed up, waiting to hit, and he's up to hit the ball on 18, and you can see people crossing over the fairway, and they're going, buddy, there's people in the fairway. He didn't care. He was so ready to just bomb that golf ball right down the middle of the fairway, right past all those bunkers, and set him up perfectly. It was outstanding.
Yeah, they were even talking about the fact that he would almost run to the next tee box.
Well, Scotty Scheffler, I think, played with him on Thursday or Friday and called him out for it. He's like, you play too fast, man. This isn't like a 2-ball. Slow down.
Well, do you want Cantlay or do you want...
you want Fox.
Or do you want Fox?
You want Fox.
So, you guys golf. The winning putt was an 11.5-foot birdie putt for the win on 18.
Yeah.
And he looked at that for about 3 seconds and then launched it and it went in.
Yeah.
And there were people on Twitter going, I've spent more time on somebody put it like a $5 bet at my local country club, right, over my buddies than he spent eyeballing a British Open championship. He just went up there and ripped it.
Yeah, but
the winner
had been there since Wednesday. He knows what that green looks like. He knows.
I know, but I like that he doesn't even take a deep breath. He doesn't center himself and be like, okay, you can do this. It's just, let's just get up there and rip it.
I don't even take practice swings, for God's sakes.
That checks out.
No, yeah.
But I think
he's get up and hit.
Yeah, correct.
Get up and hit.
As Muss has always played. There's something to be said about just not overthinking it, like Xander does. Xander gets over the ball.
Right.
He thinks about it. He shuffles his feet. Ryan Fox just got up there and said, I can make this putt. I'm not going to overthink it. And boom, right in the center of the, well, it kind of leaked in on the left side, but still, it was an unbelievable putt.
If it goes in, it counts.
To win a major.
Yeah, it just ripped it.
It was awesome.
I caught a couple of minutes yesterday, Maxo, of worst case scenario radio.
Oh, you must have been really bored.
I was in the car.
1 of 16?
My poker podcast had concluded.
You changed the channel from KMOJ like you usually listen to?
Always. No, but you were talking about how you were going to the 3M Open.
I am.
And you were asking for golf advice because you said you've been to a golf course like once in your life.
Yeah, and I got laundry thrown at me because the guy assumed I was the help.
Jesus. Jeez. You two, though, you guys golf all the time, right?
Masters.
Yeah. Give Maxo
I think he thought he was my master.
Give Maxo some golf course advice as he ventures out to the 3M Open.
Brett wasn't very helpful. He was just too optimistic and was like, well, it's just everybody. It's just a welcoming time. Everybody loves everybody on the golf course. I'm like, well, that I don't think is the case.
Are you going with someone else, or
I don't know yet.
What are you going for? Do you know, or are you just going for the hell of it?
I just got free tickets to one of the days of the 3M Open.
Which day?
I think I can go any day.
First, let's start with the tire. Can he wear shorts?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you can wear shorts. You just can't golf with shorts.
Yeah. He's outside the ropes.
What about, can I wear the afro
Hold on.
pick?
It's Blaine. It's not like
It's the 3M Open.
but it's not the. I get it.
What's wrong with Blaine?
Nothing. But it's not like. He's not going to the royal wedding. Of course he can wear shorts.
No,
He's not playing.
whoa. See, this is why I'm glad I asked. We've talked so many times about denim or shorts, and you're like, you can't do that on a golf course.
That's the
and
only
now because
when
it's
I was
Blaine,
mad at everything. I'm not mad
because
at
it's
everything
Blaine, you can
anymore.
wear a Sean Kemp throwback jersey or ICP gear. Yeah, I mean,
I don't know if I would do that, but
what about for a shirt? Can you wear anything for a shirt too as a spectator?
As a spectator, you can wear whatever you want.
Can he wear a kimono and shorts?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, he can. Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet. See, I wouldn't have known that even.
Most importantly, I would wear comfortable shoes because it's a lot of walking.
Okay.
But that's it.
Yeah, you do want to actually go to multiple holes. And,
Yeah. I would
he's fine with that.
Yeah, no problem with that.
Yeah. He's done that in Blaine.
Do you have questions for him? We can reverse the expertise.
But yeah, you'll love it, man. It'll be fun.
I'm excited,
They
man.
put together a good tournament.
I'm super hype. I've never actually indulged in golf before. I just thought it was a lot more strict. It seems from the outside looking in that it was a lot more strict, so I was a little worried.
No, it's not.
I went to the Ryder Cup one of the years that it was here or whatever.
Yeah, Hazeltine.
The only thing I'll say, Maxo, is a guy that you're a casual golf fan at best, right? You don't really care. The only thing I don't like about actual golf at a course is it's very hard to follow the story. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
It's not the same as you're watching at home and you're seeing every shot that everybody that's chasing the title wins.
Because everybody goes at the same time, right?
Yeah, and you're just on one hole watching one golfer. So like the story and the vibe is sometimes gone, but it's just kind of cool to see them do it in person. But it's hard to follow the story.
Well, the
leaderboard,
the apps, and the they do have a lot more like big video screens now that kind of help with that more. But it's still I will say
it's just not the same.
Yeah.
What is crowd etiquette? Can I hoop and holler, or is it like golf
don't
claps
be
and stuff?
the get in the hole guy.
Yeah, or you can. Again,
as soon as the club hits the ball,
you can do whatever.
You're supposed to yell "Baba Booey" as loud as possible.
Or Howard Stern's penis. Yeah, you'll have fun,
hit him
man.
with the high.
Yeah, and if you want to see like Scotty Scheffler, you want to watch him or at least get close to being able to watch him. Don't follow him from hole one. Go ahead.
Yeah, go a few holes ahead. Yeah.
Yep. And then you'll get a better chance.
He'll come to you.
Yes. Yep. And then you can hooty hoo.
Well, Speed
After he
dropped
hits.
out, I think. Speed
He's
dropped out, so he's out. Yeah.
You know what else you could yell? Hey,
Another cut he missed already.
Brilliant. Yikes.
You know what else you could yell when they Just nail it off the T-Max.
What's that?
Gutter helmet from gutterhelmetmn.com. Never clean your gutters again.
That's a mouthful.
That's an extremely long thing to yell, but
Yes.
Gutter Helmet would appreciate it.
Gutterhelmetmn.com. Yeah, yell that.
That guy really likes his gutters.
That guy loves gutters.
He really does. All right, Michael J. Mussman is here. Muss, 8:15.
Yes.
Max,
Yes.
Ben,
Yep.
Alexis, and Belinda. Your buddy Belinda.
I know.
You guys are squaring off.
Yeah.
Do you like your chances?
She and I have been texting back and forth about this.
And?
She's a little concerned.
About you or the group?
No, she's just stressed out
Just
about
in general.
Yeah, exactly.
More of the Power Trip Morning Show after this on The Fan.
Tradespeople at Northern Tool have been building equipment in Faribault, Minnesota since 1991.
So my kiddo was actually pretty excited to watch the World Cup halftime show yesterday.
It was sweet.
And Bieber and BTS and Shakira and Madonna and stuff. And I'm like, okay, whatever, I'll watch it with you. I did not know the Muppets were set to rock.
Oh my
really?
gosh. Oh, yeah.
the
Animal
Muppets threw
was
down.
going crazy, yeah.
Wow.
And then there's the Count, for whatever reason. The Count's in the background.
Right.
So he's not in the band. Get him out of there. What are you doing?
I don't know what the connection is with that, but I loved it. I mean, you're like,
I just didn't have it on my bingo card. I didn't think I was going to watch the World Cup and have the Muppets just jamming.
Man, good for the Muppets.
Kermit and Piggy, the whole bit.
Yeah, it was sweet, though. That halftime show was really, really good. Is that what they call it, the halftime
Yeah,
show?
it's a halftime show.
Halftime, yeah.
I don't know.
It's
I don't
literal
know
halftime.
soccer. I don't watch soccer, and
I watched all of it.
I didn't watch a second of it.
It sucked.
Yeah.
It did suck because even though the better team won, Max O'Reilly was 1-0, until, I don't even remember, but until like the end of the game, at one point it was 20 shots for Spain, 0 for Argentina.
I think they said Argentina, they played in, it was like 70-something World Cup games, and that was the first half that they ever had. They had 0 shots on goal.
Zero shots.
Zero?
It was so obvious that Spain was the better team. It was like so all the announcers were saying like that Spain historically has not been good in penalty kicks, and that Argentina is. So that Argentina was just trying to keep it 0-0 and take their chances, and honestly maybe even be the favorite if it gets to penalty kicks. So if Spain hadn't scored late, it might have been the weirdest win in the history of the World Cup, because it would have been the absolute inferior team would have found a way to win if they could have stolen it in penalty kicks.
The part I can't
Spain
watch.
was the better team.
Spain conceded 1 goal the whole tournament.
One?
One. Yeah. No, the flops. Come on.
Yeah.
Every single time you get just hit just a little bit, all of a sudden it looks like the guy's going to have his leg amputated.
Right.
And then
There were a couple ones that
gets
were
up
not
and then-
acted yesterday.
and
A
then
couple of
keeps
serious
playing.
ones.
it's just
Yeah,
it's
it gets old.
ridiculous. Yeah.
It gets old. Like that happens in every sport in terms of like exaggerated fouls or quarterbacks that have to exaggerate it to try to get a penalty. Like we get it; it's part of the game, but it's not just falling over. It is the flopping and rolling and grabbing the ankles, and it's like, okay,
you're okay.
you're fine.
Yeah.
Well, but then that Max, I don't know if did you watch most of it or all of it?
Yeah.
How about that dude that with the red car? That guy went literally ass over tin cups.
Right.
Like that guy got rocked.
Yeah, that was real that time.
That was
Yeah.
real. He went upside down. He almost 360.
Yeah.
He got hit so hard
It was a good one.
and cartwheeled, and he was down on the ground for a while. I'm like, that one's legit.
And my God, the comments, or just some of the social media comments of people ripping the Argentine player. How do you say?
Yeah,
Argentinian
Argentinians.
player. The player that made that tackle, that got the red card, and how it cost him the game. And all the time yesterday, I was thinking, I was like, somebody's going to make a mistake that's going to put their entire family in danger. Just how serious they take these sports, and it's crazy. Like I saw.
There's a guy from Colombia. Did you see that story?
No.
That he didn't go home.
Yeah,
He didn't go home, and he didn't get on the plane with the team, and they didn't know where he was at because he was getting death threats. And I think it was in the 90s. There was a guy that missed a penalty kick, and they killed him.
Oh my goodness gracious!
Yeah. It's a
different level of fandom.
We don't even understand, even the craziest fans that you could think of, Eagles fans, Raiders fans, whatever. It's that times 1,000 when it comes to soccer in these countries.
Well, Muss, initials is the same thing. If you lose today, you might want to disappear.
Someone's going to kill me.
I know 394 can suck a butt, but like you might have to take a different path home.
I know. This is
I hope nobody
less stressful. Well, thanks.
Yeah, I hope you're around.
Yeah, likewise.
You sounded like you really meant it, too.
I do.
No offense, Muss. You would have been assassinated a long time ago.
Mussy.
Good point.
None of us here hate you. We're all fond of you.
Yeah, I'm fond of you.
We're fond of you.
Yeah.
It almost feels
Sincere.
Genuine, yeah.
fond.
Fond, yeah. Right, Rory's not fond of Bryson, but we're fond of you.
I know, but
Rory's fond
fond
of
is just like, it's like the lightest form of like or love.
We have a
Fond.
positive opinion of you for the most part.
You're not so bad.
You're
Are
not
you,
so
are
bad.
you fond of golf?
I love golf.
Are you fond of meat sauce Paul Lambert?
I love Saucy.
Are you fond of the Minnesota Vikings?
I love the Vikings.
Are you fond of your monster of a wife?
I love my wife.
Wow.
Sounds like you're fond of her. Front page sports after this. Lots to talk about. And again, Ben Lieber in an hour. Belinda Jensen at like 7:30. Alexis Huss at like 7:30-ish or so. Because at 8:15, quarterfinal number 2, Muss, Maxx, Ben, Alexis, and Belinda square off. And one of you gets a crack at $120,000. It'll go up on Fridays during the tournament when we do the Monday-Friday thing. So today it's still $120K, which is an insane amount of money. Kelsey Cook already advancing to round 2 with a dominant performance on Friday, but we'll see who moves on today at 8:15. Front page sports is next.
The Fan.
From the
It's a new jam.
We're experimenting over
Yeah,
here.
let's try some new stuff. What's wrong with this?
It's
It's like when you get in a Pokemon battle in the old Pokemon games.
a little, I would call it a little cheesy, a little corny.
I like the horns.
Thank you.
Yeah. It does sound
Mess
like
with
a
the bull.
role-playing video game song.
Zelda boss fight.
Yeah. It's not bad.
All right. Should we do this?
Sure.
Okay, here we go.
time now for Front Page Sports, presented by Holiday Station Stores.
Holiday Station Stores for a limited time. Red Bull, 3 for $6.50. Mix and match any flavors of Red Bull you want. Get them at Holiday. Get 3 of them, $6.50. What do you want when it comes to Red Bull at Holiday? Thanks, Holiday.
Yeah, love you, Holiday. You're the best.
You're fond of Holiday?
I'm more than fond of Holiday. I love Holiday.
I don't
Max,
like your fondness here.
you just mentioned boss fights.
Yeah.
Did you see the boss fight that Kat had at Saturday night's main event at Madison Square Garden? Karl Anthony Towns choke slammed a couple of dudes in the ring for WWE.
It was
a couple
actually
of big choke slams.
Yeah, there's a damn good choke slam, too. I mean, that's more on the guy that was selling it, but still, it looked pretty sweet, actually.
But his height makes it's like Andre the Giant. They look so much more dramatic because the fall from where he lifts them to where they go down. It was pretty legit. And how when he leaned against the turnbuckle, almost like, I don't know, like he kind of got into it for a second. Props to Kat for selling it.
Yeah, he gets the bit, because sometimes celebrities come in there and they just absolutely mess it all up. But Kat, he gets the bit.
I mean, if you're going to do it, you got to do it at Madison Square Garden.
Yeah, Jalen Brunson was there. Kat was there. That was awesome.
Those guys are kings for the rest of their lives.
Forever.
Right?
Forever.
I just can't believe they're ever going to pay for a drink or a meal in New York City ever again.
Yeah,
if you're
good for
Kat or
Kat.
Jalen Brunson. No, they can afford it. But still.
I love Kat.
But it doesn't matter what crowd they're, like obviously people like multiple things, but they're in a wrestling crowd, and still, the arena just absolutely erupted. It doesn't matter if you're even into basketball. Those Knicks are immortalized forever.
Totally. The Chicago Cubs beat the Twins 10-1. Zebby Matthews got rocked 3 innings, 9 hits, 10 runs, 8 of them earned. The Twins finally scored in the 8th on a Lewis sac fly. Twins lost 2 out of 3 to the Cubs. They are 49-51. At Cleveland for 4, starting tonight with Joe Ryan on the mound for the Twins. The Twins are 4 games behind Chicago, 3 games behind Cleveland. And they're now 2 back in the wild card because Boston has a wild card spot, and they've won 13 straight baseball games.
Unbelievable. Oof. And the funny part about Boston and how good the AL West, or excuse me, the AL East is, they've won 13 games in a row. They're still 6 games back of first place of Tampa, who's in first, and 5.5 back of the Yankees, right? It's an unbelievable battle they have. And Boston is what a story, man. They were literally dead in the water. They were talking about how every piece they had was going to be available at the trade market. Now, man, if they keep playing like this, they can win that division. But what a story the Red Sox are.
You tweeted a GIF of a floating dumpster fire.
Well, that's when I woke up from my nap and saw that the Twins were down 10-0.
Yeah. 20 hours ago, something called Just Baseball tweeted, the Pirates plan to be aggressive at the trade deadline, but only if they can acquire pieces without increasing payroll. And Sauce, you quote tweeted that with, you spelled Minnesota Twins wrong.
I did. And that's basically what we heard a few years ago, was like they're going to add to the team, but they're going to do it by moving pieces. They're going to trade contracts for contracts. And, after losing 2 or 3 from the Cubs and you got Cleveland, I think the trade deadline is 2 weeks from today. It'll be interesting to see the way they go. But I don't think they're going to add huge names or huge contracts to the team.
Over a day ago, you tweeted a GIF of a hawk looking through a hole with the caption, who can't wait for Chicago Med this fall?
Hawky! He loves it. He can't wait. He texted me and said, I'm not watching the golf, but have they previewed the new season of Chicago Med? I said, yes, they have, Hogs. He's excited.
Nobody loves the Chicago verse more than Hawk.
Or the new show, like In the Line of Fire. He can't wait for that. That's on NBC this fall.
Chris is back tomorrow, and every one of us is predicting that he's going to say that he watched The Hawk, the new Netflix Will Ferrell comedy.
I have watched it.
And he's going to say that it was awesome. Yeah. And we're all dreading it because it's terrible.
It's really not good.
No, it's there's about 1 laugh an episode, which is just not enough for a Will Ferrell comedy.
Yeah.
And the rest of it's so unfunny, you almost can't believe it. Because it's like they try to be serious at times with like the dad-son connection.
Yep.
You're like, is this a really bad drama? And then you're like, no, they're trying to be funny. It completely missed.
And there's so many people that I love on the show.
That's why I kept with it. I'm like, I'm going to give it a shot. Yeah. And then I stopped actively watching it, and then it just kind of passively let it happen. Because I'm like, this is going nowhere. Oh, man, what a miss. And I obviously love Molly Shannon, love Chris Parnell, love Will Ferrell.
It's 29% on Rotten.
That's generous.
Yeah. Yeah, I hate watching that.
Yep.
It was just
well said.
I'm going to watch the next episode just because I'm here.
But will he say tomorrow that he saw it and loved it?
I'm going to go out on a limb. I'm going to say he hated it. It's golf. I don't think he cares much about that. I'm going to say he doesn't like it.
Will Ferrell, though.
Yeah, but
that show made Happy Gilmore 2 even better. You know, like
and Happy Gilmore 2 was a 0 out of 10.
0. Yeah, Happy Gilmore 2 was not great.
It was terrible.
Yeah, it was just they just retraced all the bits.
When what was the bit you said, Corey, after you watched it? Shooter's a bad guy, and then in 2 seconds, he's on the right side.
It made no sense.
What?
Yeah,
you hate him.
It was terrible.
You're in a mental hospital because of him, but now you're on his team?
The enemy of my enemy is my friend. I thought it was a great theme for that franchise to explore.
Yeah, it was. And there was excitement about it, but then when you were
I still enjoyed it.
Hang on a second.
I enjoyed it. I just didn't enjoy the Hawk.
I've heard that phrase a lot, right? The enemy of my enemy is my friend. So you're wrong, Sauce. I have a lot of friends.
You have no friends. Just John. You just have John.
No, but I have a lot of enemies of my enemies.
Yeah, good point.
And those people apparently are my friends.
Yeah, well,
I should reach out to my friends. You know?
should. John and John.
No, the enemies of my enemies.
Well, I'm not really listening. I'm watching the Hawk trailer. It looks horrible.
Man, again, about once an episode, most of the episodes are about 30 minutes. About once an episode, you're like, there it is.
Yep.
There it is. Capture that magic. Do that for 30 minutes. And then they spend the next 29 minutes just not even remotely trying. You're like, what are you doing?
Rachel from Rachel's Review wrote, Will Ferrell's shtick isn't funny in this series. Felt like low-rent Happy Gilmore.
I mean, that's being generous. Do you know how hard it is for Will Ferrell to not be constantly funny? Like, every outtake he's ever done from every movie he's ever done is gold, right? The guy just improvising nonsense makes me laugh, which is why I'm like, I know this show sucks, but I'm going to find a way to laugh at it. And again, it was about maybe once an episode.
It's a story that might have made for an amusing yet forgettable 5-minute Saturday Night Live sketch. It's tedious as a 5-hour series.
That's what I can't even believe. If you would have told me they were going to do an hour and a half like Netflix movie, I'd say, well, it's Happy Gilmore, but let's just see what they do. It was 10 episodes.
I know.
It's 10?
10 episodes, and I believe they're going to run it back, right? Like, my guess is it's more than one season. Who knows? We'll see.
And how about this one? Unlike past Ferrell characters, the Hawk isn't unique enough to earn laughs just by being the odd man out. Unless you think the Hawk is a unique nickname for a guy with the last name Hawkins. That's funny.
Which, of course, that's what everybody's nickname is if your last name is Hawkins. That's the point of that sentence. And, just never got into it. Yeah. But I kept trying.
Yep.
It was on.
Thank goodness my calendar's wide open. That's why I watched all of them. But it was just so awful, and I hate that I didn't like it. I was not fond of it.
Here's to your point,
not fond of it.
20 years ago, The Hawk would have been a 90-minute theatrical comedy.
Yep.
Today, it's the latest feature film idea to be overextended to the point of mercilessness. Yeah. Is that MIRTHLESSNESS? Mercilessness?
Spell that again?
I don't think
MIRTHLESSNESS. Mirthlessness?
People thought last week when you did Projectory, they thought that was a bit.
But isn't it mirthlessness?
No.
Mirthless.
Mirthlessness.
Ooh, she's
mirthless.
You thought that was merciless? I can't even say it incorrectly.
Mirthlessness.
You're mirthless.
Oh. Thanks, Maxo. Maxo's got my back.
Mercilessly, and when the second letter is an I, go, this is going the wrong way.
You should take a deep breath.
Mirthless.
TH in there, and you still went with merciless.
I can't read, man.
You know what?
Could have been some silent letters. English is tricky, guys.
Thank you,
okay.
Max.
You know what? Since you can't read, I have a recommendation for you. You would really like The Hawk on Netflix.
Brilliant.
It's pretty mindless. You won't mercilessly hate it. Front Page Sports is next. No, we just did that. What is it called? What Really Matters. We'll do What Really Matters after this. And initials 2 hours from now with $120,000 up top. Potentially with the St. Paul Federal Credit Union initials jackpot. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
Girthy.
The Fan.
iHeartRadio Music Festival
Presented by Capital One
is coming back to Las Vegas.
Bonus Bucks is back on KFAN. We have 9,000. I make that 9 chances for you to win $1,000 every weekday.
It's going to feel like 9,000.
It's every hour from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Enter the keywords. Learn more. Head over to KFAN.com. Bonus Bucks is presented by BigDeck.com.
All right, let's do what really matters. Scores and stats around the world of sports. Then, Sauce, you're going to change Muss's life with information he's never heard.
He's already changed my life.
Oh, thanks, Mussy.
Yeah, but now for the better.
Oh, yes.
Right?
Okay, good.
And it's brought to you by OVO LASIK and Lens, OVOEYE.com. Go get LASIK from Dr. Mark Lovenoff and Dr. David Whiting and the great staff at OVO LASIK and Lens. Thanks to OVO. Ready, Sauce?
Yeah, man. I got some good stuff that you guys will be interested in.
Ryan Fox is a 39-year-old New Zealander. Oh, those are the Kiwis, correct?
I
Don't we call them the
Yes,
Kiwis?
sir.
Yes.
So he's a 39-year-old Kiwi.
Ooh, Kiwi's great. I like
And
Kiwi.
shot a 62 on Saturday, but birdied 18 yesterday at the 154th Open Championship to win in a walk-off fashion. Sauce, I think you said that was like the 5th birdie on 18 yesterday.
Yep.
That was just the 27th birdie at 18 all week. That was the fewest of any hole
18 was tough.
at Royal Birkdale. So he did what no one else was doing when he needed it the most. If he had not hit that 11.5-foot putt to win, would have been a playoff against Cam Young, who hadn't played in like 2 hours and 15 minutes.
Yeah.
So he did the old, like, well, looks like I got a shot at a playoff. Might as well go hit off the tee and hit the driving range for a little bit and loosen up. And then it was all for nothing.
Did you see the footage of him when they told him?
Walking away?
Oh, yeah, he
Yep.
was pissed.
Yeah, well, he had an opportunity, man.
Yeah.
He bogeyed 18.
Screwed up 18.
Oh, yeah, he found almost every bunker.
And we
Yeah.
forget
On
because
18.
Cam Young, 0 career majors. It feels like he won one a handful of months ago when he won the Players, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he won the, yeah.
0 major wins. So that would have been his first. So that's a kick in the nuts.
Yeah.
Right? And same thing with Sam Burns, right? Burns almost won a month ago. Wyndham Clark got him. And now Burns had a 2-shot lead going into Sunday. At one point got to 11 under. The winning score yesterday was 10 under. So all Burns has to do is get to 11 under and play even par the rest of the way. And he had that 3-hole stretch where he imploded and never recovered.
Yeah, struggled.
Yeah.
And he's rocking the Raising Cane's collar the
Yeah.
whole time. I'm like, this is my guy.
Yeah.
And I was sweating Burns because my kiddo, my youngest, had a ticket on Burns for $300, which is a lot of money for a 12-year-old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's who I wanted to win. I wanted Sam Burns to win. And
How'd your
crapped
guy
it.
Hatton finish?
He imploded yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh, he is so much fun to watch.
He's got a little meat sauce to him.
Oh, my
he
goodness.
MFs everything.
I like that guy,
oh,
though.
yeah. Yeah, same.
Could you
seems
imagine
fun.
being his caddy?
Oh,
and he's just...
There was a hole that he missed I think it was a birdie putt or a par putt. It was a normal, it wasn't like a double bogey. He misses the putt, taps it in for par, whatever. He walks past his golf bag with his putter and just chucks it up in the air and it lands down on the bag like, pick this up for me. He's a disaster,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
He
Yeah.
runs hot on the golf course.
But that's what's so much fun.
Yeah.
Even the commentators are like, well,
Yeah.
that's not going to he's not going to be happy about that one. Let's see what happens.
yeah, it's a little Gilmore-like.
What really matters, though, is this.
So we were talking about Will Ferrell. So I have SNL facts that you might not know. Who was the first cast member to say live from New York, it's Saturday
Chevy
night?
Chase.
You are correct. I didn't know that. Yeah. So yeah, Chevy Chase was the first member to deliver that line.
And I believe Chevy historically thinks that when, the 2 or 3 or 4 people a week, like scream it into the camera, he hates that.
He hates everything.
He does seem to hate everything, but he basically is like, he used to do the live from New York. It's Saturday night. Like he kind of did it his way.
Right.
So when they just scream and lose their mind, it's like, what are we doing? We're just screaming every Saturday.
Yeah.
But like you said, I think he just has a tendency to say,
Yeah.
I did it the best. You're doing it worse, so I hate it.
He's just an old man yelling at clouds.
Yeah.
He yells at everybody, I think. Do you have more facts or you want to just do one at a time?
We can do one at a time. I don't care.
Spain won the World Cup 1-0 over Argentina. The game-winning goal in extra time, 106 in. Argentina was down to 10 men because of a red card. Torres, your game-winning goal for Spain. That is their second World Cup title.
Max, I got a question for you.
Sure.
Why are they just down to 10 like the rest of the whole match?
Them's the rules, man.
That's the rules, brother.
That's the weirdest thing ever.
Well, don't kick people.
Well, yeah, but that'd be like in hockey. All of a sudden, you're like, oh, you got a penalty, and now you can only play with 4.
Well,
For the rest of the game.
Yeah, it's the rule.
That's ridiculous.
I think it makes it so it just keeps the game in order. It's such a severe penalty that you know better. You know that if you take that risk, it could cost your team everything.
Yeah, man.
Everything. And then you can't even go home because they might kill you.
That's sad.
Yeah,
that's why people should.
Anyway, so.
But that's why people should want to be an American soccer player. Is like if you lose the World Cup for us, you're not going to get killed. Like we'll forget it by tomorrow.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We're moving on.
And you could go to the grocery store. You could be a regular person.
Yeah.
You won't know who the hell you are.
Yeah, Christian Pulisic is playing initials today, and no one has mentioned it once because nobody cares. Right? He'll be here in an hour.
Yeah, it's kind of sad.
Yeah. What really matters though is this.
Oh, my turn. Where was it? The original cast members were paid $750 per episode in 1975.
$750.
$750 per episode in 1975.
And the ratings were not great.
Well,
it took them a while to actually get their footing.
There was that like documentary or whatever on Peacock about
so good.
Wasn't there a season that was going to be the last? Wasn't it like the 6th season? There's one that's just brutal.
It's like
right?
85, I think.
Yeah.
Around in there. That was when Lauren was no longer.
Yeah, he left.
Oh, why did he leave?
I think they made him leave, actually.
I think he went, and then he went to do movie. I think he tried his hand at some movie stuff as well.
Yeah.
Didn't quite work out.
Zacho, over the weekend, Chicago and Connor Bedard agreed to a 5-year, $75 million deal. He turned 21 on Friday, so he's rich, which is great. He just had shoulder surgery. I don't remember hearing about this. I'm sure you did. He's expected to miss the start of the season. Apparently, he got hurt while skating with a group of players in Canada. So he had shoulder surgery, which is tough to say. Number 1 overall pick in 2023. Obviously, he's off to a great start. 5 years, $75 million.
Yeah, there was video of it, of his injury and all that. Didn't look good. And now they just a picture came out this weekend of him in a sling. But yeah, he's obviously well earned all of that money over his already short, but what year 3 I think are we already in with Bedard? So yeah, he's an electrifying player. One of those guys that really sucked when we found out that the Blackhawks were going to be able to get him, and of course other people claiming riggedness. But I whatever. I mean, it's good for him and bad for all the other Central Division teams that are going to have to deal with him for the near future and distant future.
What really matters is this.
Kenan Thompson is the longest running cast member in SNL history.
Mm-hmm.
Who's the second?
Daryl Hammond.
You are correct. 14 years. 95 to 2009.
And he is technically still a part of the show, even though it doesn't count in the way that you're mentioning, because he now does the musical guest Mumford and Sons.
Yeah.
He's that guy now.
He's the
voiceover guy.
Don Pardo.
Exactly.
Good for him, man. That's neat.
Keenan's so funny.
Yeah.
Yes,
I can't believe he's been on it that long.
His delivery always cracks me up.
Daryl Hammond does get forgotten because he didn't do anything outside of SNL essentially ever, right? He wasn't a TV guy, wasn't a movie guy. Like, I'm not saying he didn't have any jobs, but he never had a significant success outside of SNL. But for a while there, you mentioned, what was it, 14 years?
Yeah.
For a long time, Daryl was the go-to, like, Clinton, Trump. Like, he did so many, and that was way before Trump was Trump, right? That was just like Donald Trump, the businessman impression. But, like, he did so many iconic impressions. That was his role, right? Impressionist. He was the anchor for a long time. Just a solid guy, and then just never did anything else. And that's why he's there.
Well, and Keenan's been doing sketch comedy literally his entire life. Because he was basically on the kid version of SNL on all that when me and Zach were growing up.
Exactly.
You're
all right. Zach's just singing.
All that theme was music genius.
What? Are you all right?
How does it go? Sing it again.
All that. There's something I can't remember. I was young.
Man, no wonder people watched it.
Yeah.
It was a great show.
His Grady Wilson videotapes are the best.
That is really good.
That's one of my favorite bits.
Wonder how long he's going to go. By the way, we didn't talk about it because I think it happened Thursday. But how about Chloe Fineman's leaving? If you watch SNL a lot after 7 seasons,
I love her.
She made it sound like it was her choice, but you never know. But she said basically like she's not returning. Didn't say she was fired. Just after 7 seasons, she's on to something else.
Is our guy
she's fantastic. They've made no announcements except for that Chloe said she's leaving. So. I hope our guy's Tommy Brennan.
Right?
Yeah, he's super nice. We had him on the show a handful of weeks ago. What a good dude.
Super nice guy.
Really funny, too. We'll see. I mean, obviously, it's right around the corner.
And he's back in town next month, I believe, at Acme.
Yeah, first week is it first week of September?
Yeah, didn't he say Labor Day week?
I think it's around Labor Day. We can look that up.
Yeah. My
turn or yours?
I
think it's mine. Maxo.
Hey.
This is a non-update update. But on, I think it was Friday, at Fanatics, Anthony Edwards was asked about LeBron and said he has seen LeBron's top 3 teams, and as he said, we ain't on it.
I love the honesty of that.
So it doesn't sound like Ant as optimistic as some people are that it's even possible. He believes that it's not going to happen.
Yeah, kind of. If you take his words at face value, it definitely seems like that. But some other people were kind of reading it as him being coy because he did kind of say it with a smile and laugh a little bit. So we don't know if he's fully being truthful or not, but I would imagine that he knows.
This is so annoying.
Again, yeah, I know.
LeBron
he just can't help himself, I know.
Come on, dude.
It's great. We have nothing else to talk about.
Not everybody cares.
But don't you get, here's the thing that I think is the ruse. This is what I think is ridiculous. The whole, like, I've seen the top 3 list or the top 5 list. Like, I truly think he already knows where he's going. So there's no list. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe he considered a handful of teams, but there's no more list. He knows where he's going. He's just trying to decide when he's announcing it or how he's announcing it. Like, do you really think on a daily basis LeBron wakes up, he's like, all right, today I got Cleveland number 1.
Yeah.
Miami number 2 and Philly 3. I'm going to show Ant this list.
I listed plus and minuses.
Right, on Tuesday. You know what? No, Golden State's 3 today. He's not doing daily power rankings. No chance.
Yeah.
You should do like some sort of like weekly elimination type thing where like one team's off the list.
Like Beast Games.
Yeah.
Yes.
But what impact does he still have, Max?
A gigantic one.
Yes.
I mean, of course you're going to sell tickets.
Yeah, he can still play. He can still play. He can't be the number 1 option. But he was when the Lakers beat the Houston Rockets in that first round series just a couple months ago. He was the driving force of the Lakers winning that series. And somewhere like here, I think there really is no question on where the best basketball fit is for him. Obviously, I'm biased, but I think the Timberwolves would be the best basketball fit for him. But he's obviously considering other things. He would be perfect in this Timberwolves starting lineup at the 4.
All right, stay with me for a second. This is the most narcissistic, ego-driven thing I've ever thought of, and I don't mean for me, I mean for LeBron. But just if you're going to go pure spectacle, what if you do like a public art installation, like you go full Banksy on it, and you pick a city, but not a major U.S. city like Cleveland or Miami or Philly or Minnesota or whatever, like just a non-NBA town, and you find a giant building that you can project like 5 major images on, and you have some kind of an announcement like you might want to watch this building at this time on this day, and those at that specific moment 5 teams get flashed up on a giant public space, and you're like, those are the 5, and they just stay there 24 hours a day. And then without announcing, just like when the Pope gets announced and there's white smoke that comes out of the Vatican, like 7:30 for no random reason, Cleveland just disappears and you're down to 4. And it's like Hunger Games. And you just get a crowd that just forms. Social media's monitoring the wall of LeBron teams. And then it's truly a list. It's, are we still on the wall? You wake up in the morning, you find out your team is not on the wall anymore, and you're officially out. Heartbreak. It's the artistic equivalent of the hats when a person announces their college selection. But we just do it in public, and LeBron just doesn't have to post anything, doesn't have to do interviews. Teams just slowly fade off the wall.
Yeah, man.
This really sounds like something that he would do.
Yeah.
Sure.
You know?
Why I should be in his inner circle. I should be Rich Paul. You should be Rich Paul.
Thank you, man.
You are Rich Paul.
Thanks. Appreciate that.
Can I start calling you Rich Paul?
You call me whatever you want, man.
I do off the air.
Yes, you do.
More of what really matters after this. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
From the 1-800.
The tanks don't stop when the mics turn off. Check out the KFAN YouTube channel for exclusive videos, in-depth takes, initials, password games, and behind-the-scenes content. Search KFAN on YouTube and hit subscribe today. We just did a little behind-the-scenes content last break, so there's a reason to watch in addition to listening.
What was discussed?
Maxo and
Prank calls.
Going to the PGA, the 3M Open next week, and him knowing every single golfer, actually. He knows all of them. Facial. Oh, boy.
Facial. What? What did you Google?
Facial.
I got a lot going on.
Face hole discussion.
A lot of face hole talk.
Yeah. It's a different chat you're on.
You need help.
We might have went live on the wrong website, Zacho.
It happens. Yeah, you're logged into Hawk's computer.
Chat roulette.
Yeah.
There's
That's
a
still a
lot
thing.
of horny singles around here, it said.
Is chat roulette still a thing?
I hope not, for the kids' sake.
Can I ask a inappropriate question about chat roulette?
Can't wait.
Wasn't it just dong?
It was 99% dong.
Just wiener.
And then if you saw ladies, they were more than likely not real.
Oh.
I have to go through a warning here.
Oh, no, you're going to see dong.
Yeah, it was all dong.
Pros.
I've never even heard of chat.
What?
Well played, Muss. We almost believe you.
Honestly, I'm like, what are you talking
Well,
about?
I've seen you on there, Muss.
Oh, you've seen my dong?
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah. I could pick it out of a lineup.
You see that dong?
I'd know that dong anywhere.
Yeah, I got greasy. I mean, the whole point, I guess, of it was to get greasy.
It was always just guys with their wieners out.
Like, there was like that whole innocent idea of like, oh, we're going to meet random people around the world and learn about their culture and stuff.
That was definitely not why me and my boys were on there.
You were there to see wiener.
There was like one gal every 15 clicks, and oh man, those poor women. Oh, those poor gals.
And a lot of them were just like pre-recorded. Like they were not actually on there. Yeah, no. Struck out.
And don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do chat roulette.
What if you love roulette but don't like talking?
Yeah.
I just want to play roulette. I want to talk to people.
I mean,
non-chat roulette?
You found it.
Pull your dong out.
Yeah. Pull that schlong out.
Yeah.
At a roulette table?
Yeah, why not?
Hey, let Dov feel that felt.
Oh, man.
Let's do more of what really matters. Scores and stats around the world of sports, and Sauce will change your life with something else. Tonight, the Lynx are at Seattle at 9 o'clock. The Wolves. The Lynx are big favorites on DraftKings. 10.5-point favorites because the Lynx are 20-6. That is the best record in the WNBA. They're on a 5-game win streak. I believe Seattle is 6-21.
Is Fee back yet?
No.
Not yet.
Okay. Jeez.
But what really matters is this.
Does Corey know the first sketch name that ever aired on SNL?
Yes. 100% he knows this.
The first sketch name. I'm going to say no.
Especially with all the SNL history stuff over the last year and some change, he definitely knows this.
I don't think so.
Court?
I didn't see that movie Saturday Night. I haven't seen any of the Saturday Night Live documentaries.
You got to see him.
I got to.
You would love
Saturday
it,
Night
Cor.
so
Obviously,
good.
I know my guy George Carlin was the first ever host.
Yep.
First ever sketch. Is it iconic enough to guess, or would I have to know it?
No idea. I think you'd have to know it.
Can you give me a hint without giving it away or not?
It's a superhero name.
Land shark.
No. That's not a superhero movie.
No, I don't know.
The Wolverine.
Nope, would have never got that.
Wow.
Did not know
John
that existed.
Belushi takes English lessons.
It's actually, the bit is funnier in the Saturday Night Movie than it is in real life.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That movie is, I cannot believe
Fantastic.
that you love SNL, and it has the frenetic kind of pacing of The Bear. It's The Bear if it was a TV show, basically.
In terms of time crunch, worrying about time.
Like you're very stressed watching it.
Or stretched.
Stretched, wow. Yeah, it depends on how you're watching it.
And it was cast
Netflix
so
and
well,
chill.
too.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy who plays Chevy Chase is just fantastic.
Speaking of movies I haven't seen, did anybody here see The Odyssey this weekend?
I did.
And?
It was phenomenal. It's a 10 out of 10 movie. Christopher Nolan has done it again, and he couldn't have made it feel more grand and in the, truest sense of the word, epic. It was absolutely phenomenal.
Where does it rank on your Nolan list?
It would be, I think it's top 5. I think it's top 5 Nolan. I mean, it's hard. Obviously, all the Batman movies clog up some space in the top 5 for Christopher Nolan. Oppenheimer's up there as well. But I would say it's just as good as any of those movies. It's a 10 out of 10.
All right, so I asked Mr. Z this the other day, and he was optimistic, but hard to say. We're still a long ways out from the Academy Awards. It's next, February or March or whatever it is?
I think so, yeah.
Was there an individual performance where you're like, so-and-so's got to be nominated? That was unbelievable. Was Matt Damon that good?
Yeah, he undoubtedly right now is the leader in the clubhouse for me for Best Actor. Anne Hathaway is going to be up there for Best Actress or Supporting Actress. I don't know because some of the what constitutes supporting actress or lead actress or whatnot, because a lot of people don't have a lot of screen time on there. But Matt Damon is by far the leader in the clubhouse. I've seen a bajillion movies this year, and I'm still very murky on what he even is going to be nominated for the awards, but The Odyssey is going to probably break records and be nominated for every cinematography, directing, writing.
No one's the best.
And Matt Damon, specifically one specific scene, he probably sealed the deal.
So help me out, because you have a daughter almost the same age as my daughter, and I asked Mr. Z this on Friday. Outside of the length of the movie, because it's almost 3 hours, and he thought maybe a 12-year-old would get bored-ish just because it's a long movie, and he said it starts slowly. Is it inappropriate in any way for a 12-year-old in terms of violence or sex or gratuitous garbage? It's just long and maybe not their stuff, or what?
Yeah, it's long, and the ramp up, it lasts for maybe like the first 30, 40 minutes of the movie, but then it essentially never stops from there. I think it would, if your daughter's into that kind of stuff, I think that she would dig it. It's that good of a movie, and it's such a spectacle in the theater that you can't help but be absorbed by it.
Did you see it in IMAX?
I saw it in 70 mm, which is like the second best thing I guess you can see it in. But I saw it at 8:30 in the morning on Saturday.
Damn, dude!
Jeez.
And there was not a single seat open in the theater. It was absolutely good luck if you're trying to see it in IMAX. Because I looked even today on a Monday in the middle of the day, nothing.
Really?
There's nothing. Maybe one individual seat here and there, and then obviously if you want to, stare into the eyes of the sun and you want to watch it from the very front row, go for it. But
don't do that, especially if you're stoned.
You're going to be in the Odyssey at that point.
If there's one seat halfway up, though, just a solo seat, none of my enemies are available to hang out today anyway, so I could just go solo.
Solo.
You know what I mean?
I think you'd dig it.
3 hours.
Go
right?
Wednesday.
What do I care?
And it's such a fun.
I love Christopher Nolan.
I have to watch those at home because I'm gonna need to go take a pee.
You can't watch this one at home.
3 hours? I can't hold for 3 hours.
Why can't you pee right before the movie starts? You can't.
Still won't help.
3 hours?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
Can I come over and watch?
Can Rosie come over and watch you pee?
Sure.
Gross.
You got it. No, you have.
I like it.
Yeah, I think you love it, Saucy. You love Christopher Nolan, right?
Most of them.
Yeah, and it's just
he hates Inception.
Terrible.
I mean, there's a reason this
don't
story has been
understand it.
around for thousands of years. You know, it's been gripping people for thousands of years now. So I think almost anybody would dig it.
Kelly and I are going to go see a movie on Wednesday, and this might be it. I don't know if she wants to see it, but 11 a.m. on Wednesday.
You're going to take her against her will?
Oh, man. Yeah. we'll probably go see it. Got to see it in the IMAX. There's a lot of seats available at this theater that I won't mention.
See it on the biggest screen possible with the loudest speakers possible.
Popcorn, DC.
I want a happy ending.
Jeez, Nordo.
Whoa.
Nordo.
I don't think that's a feature of movie theaters.
Why are you here so early?
Is it my turn or your turn?
I think it's my turn.
What really matters is this.
Another question for you guys, for Corey. Does Corey know who the first female host was?
Oh, yeah, I think so. I bet he does.
Yeah, I think he can. I think he's
I'm going to say...
Oh, yeah, I think he will. I think he will.
I'm going to say no.
Court?
You're giving me way too much credit for 1975 SNL history. If you started asking me trivia from like 90 or 95 on, I would probably crush, but you're going all the way back. I would guess like Candace Bergen or something.
My God,
like that.
yes.
Okay, because she's hosted a bunch of times, and I know she was old school. That was lucky then. That was a lucky guess.
Yeah.
Was she really first?
Yes. First female host was in the show's 4th episode.
Dumb Candace Bergen question.
Murphy Brown, great show.
But what was she before that? Because outside of an absolute smoke show.
Yeah.
Because that show was on when I was younger, right?
God,
Murphy
Hawk
Brown.
loved that show.
I don't know anything she was in before that, and I don't know anything she was done that she did after Murphy Brown. That's the only thing I know her from.
Yeah, that's a good.
She was in Boston Legal.
Yep, never watched
great
that.
show.
Way later on.
Never watched
that. The Gandhi movie.
Tarzan?
No, Gandhi.
Rose, Gandhi.
No, it's not even the same.
Rose,
Not even
continent.
close, Rosie.
Don't get canceled, Rose. Do you like Tarzan movies, Rose?
Hold on. I'm not good at this.
I love watching Tarzan movies.
Okay, she wasn't in it.
No, she wasn't in it. Relax. Didn't he once say I watched a racy Tarzan movie?
Racy Tarzan
I was
movie.
watching a racy Tarzan movie.
Yep.
Why did he say that?
What is that?
Well, I mean, Tarzan doesn't have a lot of clothing on, so already, even if nothing racy happens the rest of the movie,
Yeah. And Jane
he's
didn't have
gambling,
a lot,
right?
Either.
Every time he swings, it might swing.
Is Tarzan big on the forum, Zach?
Yeah. I mean, I guess I haven't seen it, but I'm sure it is. I mean, I think they did that live action one not too long ago too.
So Zach, they're casting a new Tarzan movie, and you get to be the casting director. And JJ McCarthy has to play football, so he's not available to be Tarzan. Go on.
How will that cool you off?
I would say, what's his name?
Damian Woody.
God, Hawk loves female Damian Woody. He also said he would do a female Earthquake the Wrestler off the air.
He 100% said that without hesitation, really.
Yes.
He didn't even stop to ponder.
Yep.
Damian Woody might be the right answer. I don't know. That's a good question.
Who's the guy you think is ugly that everybody thinks is attractive?
Patrick Swayze.
Jacob Elordi.
Yeah.
Jacob Elordi might be.
Gosling.
I think they have to be tall, right? Like Gosling's too short to be a good Tarzan.
What about Too Short?
What about 2 Chainz?
Yeah, what about 2 Chainz?
Somebody had to do it. Hawk's not here.
What about Fetty Wap?
Oh, Fetty Wap would be great.
Yeah, Fetty Wales.
Can't be swinging from the vines with one eye, though.
No, he can't see.
Wait, who only has one eye? Fetty Wap?
Fetty Wap, yeah.
Oh, really? Aemon Targaryen.
Man.
Muss.
Oh, I'm almost caught up, Cor. I have one more episode to go.
Last night's episode?
Yeah.
Oh, Channing Tatum. That'd be fun.
Take a deep breath. Do you remember
Magic
this is
Tarzan?
years and years ago when Hawk texted me and was like, hey, a bunch of us are going to Magic Mike. Do you want to go? And I was early enough in the show where I'm like, this is a bit. They're
a
going to
trap.
see if I show up to Magic Mike. He rented out a theater and watched it.
Oh, yeah, he watched it.
He went with
He rented
15 people, yeah.
Jeez.
I think it was maybe the lay music room bit, but yeah, they rented out a theater and him and 15 people went and saw it.
You
Tickled a little bit.
Rosie.
Probably.
Gross.
We'll do the news in a second. Also do sports in a little bit. Ben Lieber should be here shortly. Belinda Jensen, Alexis Huss. Muss is already here. Maxx is already here because they're playing initials at 8:15. Quarterfinal number 2 of the 2026 Initials Invitational, and a listener gets a crack at $120,000 with the St. Paul Federal Credit Union. Initials jackpot at 8:15. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on The Fan.
The Fan.
From the 1-800-ASK Gary Traffic Center.
This report is sponsored by Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
We have an accident